Okay guys, today's gonna be an awesome episode. I can't wait to show you guys what we're gonna do today. But basically we have to install an SR20DET and a 240SX in one day. Is it possible? I think so. It's my good buddy Guy. I've known for years. We used to go drifting back in the day, like early 2004 up to like 2007, until my car got stolen and I didn't have a 240 anymore, and then I bought the Evo. But this is going to be exciting. It's been a long time since I've done swaps. I've done this swap maybe 20 times, and it's always fun. You get to hang out with your friends and install a new motor. He actually has a T28 ball bearing, so that's going to be pretty fun. And I believe he's not doing the side mount, he's actually doing the front mount. So he's already started. He told me, he just texted me, I'm on my way to his house right now out in Riverside. He said that he already took off the turbo and he's taking off the oil pan, and hopefully I can get there before he puts all that back together so you guys can see what it's like. And this is not really going to be a video of how to install an SR20. I'm just going to take you guys along for the ride so you guys can see and get maybe a better understanding. It's just going to be like a vlog style kind of video, just showing you how we do it. And then I'm going to take you guys along for the ride as we drive the car. I'm pretty sure we'll be driving it at night probably. It's already, right now, it's already like 1 o'clock. I'm going to say we'll be done by probably 2 in the morning. So stay tuned guys, it's going to be really fun.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Oh, oh. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. No, no. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feels so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts.
So here it is guys, the SR20. Oh, you got a aftermarket pink intercooler thing. So it's a red top. Here he took off the turbo side. Cool, cool. This is what you have so far.
This is what I have so far.
This is a T25.
Minimal shaft play.
That shit looks like blown.
Shit is. It doesn't feel too good.
Let's see. Ew, I forget that turbo is so small.
I don't know. What do you think?
Let's see.
Minimal shaft play?
Nah, it's still good.
Still good?
Yeah. Is there oil in there or what?
There was coolant in it.
Coolant?
Well, I mean, see how there's coolant still coming out the back?
Oh shit.
So
Oh, but that's just from the line though, right?
Yeah, just from the line.
Okay, cool.
Fins still look good, so that's a plus.
Yeah, I think it's still good. But you say you had a T28, right?
Yeah, over there.
We'll look at that right now. We're gonna try to do this in one day. This is gonna be pretty intense. I think we could do it, but we'll see. I think we'll be done by 2 in the morning. What do you think? Earlier than that? It's got that Silvia with the bricks. It's got the R32 seats. He just repainted it. It's dirty right now, but the paint is brand spanking new. We're gonna put a front mount. Here's a 3-inch exhaust and the radiator. So right now I'm gonna take out the harness for him to help him out while he works on the turbo
Helps
side.
us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts.
The reason we're taking off the harness because he already has one that's ready for the US chassis and SR. Damn, I haven't seen a T28 in a long time. It's got an elbow, a Tome elbow. Beastie. Was this off of a clip, or was like you guys like bought it online, like a new?
The turbo?
Yeah.
Brand new.
Brand new.
It's ready to go.
This is Guy.
Hello.
This is his SR that we're putting in his car today.
2 days.
It's been so long, huh?
It's too long. Way too long.
I am so curious to see what a SR20 feels like again. It's been so long. And we're probably only going to run it on stock, which is 7 pounds, right? Because he does have electronic boost controller, but I think he's going to just end up ditching it and going manual boost controller. And on stock ECU, with 3-inch exhaust and aftermarket turbo and stock injectors, we were always fine running about 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Never, it's kind of dangerous. We never had a wideband on there to read our AFRs, but it never, I used to run it all the time. I'd go to the track and stuff, and I never blew my motor. I wouldn't go past 10 PSI on a stock block, or not stock block, a stock injectors and a stock tune. What are you putting on now?
The coolant line. I can't remember if we put it on this.
That's gonna be weird now. It didn't fit like that.
So it feels like there's too much tension on it.
How about through here? Yeah, like that. There you go.
That was it.
I'm loving this downpipe. It's so beastie. It's always critical when you have a turbo car to always have like 3-inch exhaust. It's just night and day the feel of a car with turbo and 3-inch exhaust. I've never really felt the difference on having an aftermarket elbow, but I felt the difference on a downpipe. I think this stock is almost the same. It spools up a little faster, maybe like what, 500 RPMs?
I think you mainly get more power from this and about 5,000 to 6,000 range. I don't think low end really does anything.
But this makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
You feel this. You already took off the AC compressor, huh?
Yeah.
And the alternator? Or what's over here?
Just the AC compressor. Oh, the power steering pump. You
Oh.
have to install that.
Oh, he was saying that the power steering pump was super Hikis, right? So you traded it out for a regular one?
Regular.
That looks so redneck for some reason.
That's how the Japanese did it.
That's how they shipped it?
That's how they gave it to me.
Back in the day when we did these saws, we used to get full clips, so we didn't get all these little parts. Like everything was still on the motor and the clip. This is funny. There's a power steering
They
pump.
gave me the pump with bracket. Is there anything different about it?
You know what made a big difference, Guy? Cleaning throttle bodies. The car idled so much better.
I think, oh no, that's not thought about it. Actually, it's engine.
Right here, see all this gunk when you open this? What happens is that the gunk doesn't let it close with the nice shut seal.
So you always have an odd idle?
Yeah, and when you clean those nice, car idles like a champ. If you ever have idling problems, this is 9 out of 10, you know? You still gotta get the Z32 fuel filter. I never even noticed if that made a difference or not.
I always just took everyone's word for it.
Me too. Me too. Because the Z32 is a little bigger than this.
Every time you pop your head, they're like, you don't have a Z32 switch on there? What's wrong with you? It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Better admit it.
And it was cheap. Like, you could buy it at AutoZone. It's like 20 bucks if that.
Yeah, it's
Oh, and another thing that Guy was mentioning that we still have to do, which is gonna delay us, is in shipping, the oil pan got punched in. And luckily it's not cracked where we have to weld it. We have to
be gentle.
and hammer it out. Like right here is where it's scary. He didn't have any more of these there?
No, this is last motor.
Damn.
That's the only thing I didn't like about it was that dent in it.
So right now we're rerouting the heater hoses, because on the JDM cars, I believe the core is on this side, and in the US chassis it's on this side, on the passenger side. So here's one of the heater hoses. Here's the second one coming off the block. So basically we have to have them pointing this way at the end of the day. So we actually used all the stock stuff and recut it and configured it. So at some point I'm gonna have this here, and I'm gonna eventually have 2 hoses right here for the heater of the 240. All right, so I was able to MacGyver these heater hoses. See right there, we rerouted with the little 90. So bracket all these little guys, all OEM stuff. And that should work for the heater hoses. And I'm gonna show you where that goes right now. It goes right here to those, which is the core inside the car for the heater hose. So guy changed this pulley real quick and we tensioned it. Should be good. And then he had to take off the fans because he has electric fans, and I forgot about that, so we're gonna get that out the way. Now we're gonna start we're gonna bolt this up to the transmission. Be careful with the turbo line. I'm gonna do it on this side actually. And then guy's gonna hook it up on the manifold. We gotta be careful we don't break these guys, these plastic pieces on the, what is this guy again? I keep forgetting. I can't think right now.
Fuel injectors?
Fuel injectors. The plastic on the fuel injectors. So be careful that you don't put tension on that as you lift it. And we're gonna lift it right now, and we're gonna drop the oil pan and start working on that. That's our last hurdle, and she's ready to drop in. I'm watching the turbo line on this side. So we're jacking it up so we could take off that oil pan. The smell of turbo. So right now we're gonna try to bend that thing out and then clean up the gasket and re-gasket and bolt it right up. Is this into this piece right here? Should it be like level with this, or just got crunched in only?
I think it just got crushed in right here. Cause this looks all pretty even up to about right here.
That bolts out.
Yeah, right here too. I'm gonna try to smooth this out a little bit.
All right, so that's pretty much the best we can get it, which is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But at least we'll have a new sealant on there. Hopefully we have enough. And he's gonna change as soon as possible. All right, so we're gonna move the motor closer to the car.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Oh, oh. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. No, no. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feels so cold inside my head. And as the sun.
Okay, so we ran into an issue. The problem is that the motor is too straight, and when you want to put it in, you want the motor to be leaning, so you put it in and drop it at the same time. So what we're gonna do is adjust this one to the side so we could pivot it more, and it has that tilt to it.
It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts.
So we're doing really good. Had to bust out the LED light. We got the motor in. Now the hard part is lining up the 2 motor mounts on the holes. Guy's gonna start jacking up the rear end of the transmission so it starts to do this, because right now it's like that. We want to level it out and slide back more to line it all up. So unfortunately we're gonna have to call it a day. We didn't get to finish doing the SR swap. The problem we ran into was actually the turbo lines. One of them was corroded. It was older, so he has to get some coolant turbo lines. I don't know if he's gonna get a kit or just that one line, but basically it was leaking, so we left it out like this, and we put some stuff down there so it's pretty safe. So I'm gonna end it here. He's gonna try to fix that, and then we'll pick up from there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep filming this, but I'll get back to him when he's finished with it. All right, bye guys.